Oh no! Look who was caught off guard. I've got a man flu. The man with the magic man flu.
Why?
That's me, Mr. Tapscott. Live and still alive. Still pretty kind of alive. Pretty much alive. Very live. I'm very live on YouTube. Still pretty much alive. Yeah. So many of you hopefully can guess why today's this is a medical mini episode today. I was going to continue with the Turbo Babe deep dives, where we're going to talk to the goddess. We're going to talk to Hephaestus. We're going to talk to Hephaestus, aka Nadia Daly. We're going to talk to her today, but instead I'm going to do a medical mini episode. Because as you can hear, and maybe see, and hopefully not smell, I'm not quite right. I'm not quite at 100% today, but that's all right. That's okay. It's all right. You got to take the good with the bad. Sometimes you got to take the Prince Charming with the Darth Vader. There you go. Well, I've got that. Bill Where is gay. Tick, tick. Okay. There you go. Obligations met. Hair. Adjust my hair. There's a lighting. A lighting's fucked. There you go. Bang. Episode over. Episode over. That last one, it was like, oh, bro, that last one was fucking hectic. You're on fire. You're trying to fight Chris Means. Like, yeah. I would. I'd step in the ring. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Not like this, not at my best, but I'd wrap up for sure. Yeah. Get the UFC gloves with so you can grapple and shit. Yeah, I'd do it. Yeah. He's like, oh. It's all right. Anyway. Well, no, it's not all right for you, Chris Mins. Or Anthony Albanese. Now that maybe the scrutiny's ramped up a little bit over the last couple of days, how's it, champ? How you feeling out there? Feeling the pressure? Hey? It's almost like a big cement block is on your chest. You're like you're being buried under cement, which is what you threatened to do to me the other day. We caught it on AFB, caught it on listening to us. Just like Juanita, he says. Yeah, he's not saying anything. Yeah. Because that's the thing. It is true. I was going to put two things out there. Nick Tapscott is a rambling crackpot on the internet. Things that Nick Tapscott says are also correct. Oh, the irony. The ironing is delicious. And so is the Waterfords. Today's sick day special. Stay hydrated while you're trying to fight off a man flu. Waterfords. Official Waterfords of Kitty Callahan Tire and Auto. 10% off when you mention the code word Remedy Organic Kombucha. That's Kitty Callahan Tire and Auto. You can't hand him out a Granny Callahan. Don't forget Tara Bennett's here too. Always. Tara Bennett is always here. I wish I could smell. My nose is all stuffed up. I'm sure she still smells great. I'm sure she still smells great. They're here. They're both here. They're always here. They're looking after me. Yeah, we had a great time. I had a great time last night. Yeah. Yeah, we just hung out, watched movies and stuff. I was in bed. I just napped all day. Yeah, it was great. I needed it. I did need it. Because you kind of I underestimate. It's I am just walking around, but it's you add it up. It's I walk from North Sydney to fucking St Leonard's. It's 10. That's I'm still walking 10 k's a day. That's a lot. But no, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Just did sick day stuff basically. just had a box of tissues next to the bed, and stay hydrated. And no, and someone's like, with beer. I'm like, Tap's like, no, Nick, Mr. Tapscott, no. Like, why not? No, just stayed hydrated and stayed in bed, stayed inside. I've got an aircon where I'm staying, so it's good. It's like nice and climate controlled, which is perfect. Got the telly, got the internet. So I just did that, and like slipped in and out of consciousness all day, like just dozing and napping, and realized like, I probably needed it. Just needed one of those days. I needed a little. Everyone needs a little Limp Bizkit in their lives. No, we can do a mini live judgment on Limp Bizkit right now. No. They are thumbs down. Nah, they're not cool at all. No, they're they're very bad. Yeah, they're very, very bad. Yeah. Let's go to the Mr. Tapscott minimum, the scoreboard. I wish I could say 0-0. I can't say 0-0. I can't say 0-0 for Limp Bizkit, the band Limp Bizkit. What's the total? How many M words? Maybe about 17 between them. And then how many S words? Wow, about over 50, between 50 and 60 S words. Yeah, and doing that thing, because I've been saying, like, when I talk to celebrities, like, you get bonus points because you can easily enslave someone. You're a celebrity. You can get kids to do shit for you for free. And most of the celebrities I talk to are very gracious. Like Bill Burr. He's like, I'm glad finally someone's saying I'm gay on the internet. I don't have to do it anymore. No, well, congratulations, Bill. It's the moment you've been praying for. He's like, no, actually, that's not it. I've been praying for a red ginger god, and then this is the side effect. He's like, fuck, I didn't think of that. Yeah. It's like, a ginger god, this is the best day of my life. Oh, a ginger god, this is the worst day of my life. Yeah, exactly. This is all Bill. This is all Bill's material. I can't take credit for any of that. That's all him. That's all him. That's all Bill. Yeah. So most celebrities are quite gracious, where it's like, oh yeah, I've actually got it pretty good. Like, I am a millionaire, and my job is to do cool stuff and be creative and hang out with hot people. Sweet. And as a result of that, I'm going to be nice. Like, I'm making an effort to be extra nice. And so it's actually, it's more common, like Mark Hamill or Shania Twain to go, like, you maybe are even too nice. Like, you could get a little bit salty sometimes. Like, don't let people walk all over you. But Limp Bizkit that's the opposite, which is like, any opportunity you had to take advantage of people, you took it. Any opportunity, like anything, like any cock you could suck to like get ahead, like any shady. It's like, do us a favor and maybe someone needs to disappear, like, and the CIA boys club will think you're cool or whatever. It's like, yes sir, please sir, yeah, thanks, yeah. Like, any opportunity to be douchebags, they're all over it. Yeah, no scruples at all, no ethics, like no thought. It was like, maybe their family will miss them. Like, no, didn't think twice. So, didn't give a shit. Fuck. Yeah. So there you go. I know this is sending shockwaves through the new metal community right now. Limp Bizkit headline: Limp Bizkit are douchebags. We saw that coming. Wow. Yeah, Korn are cool. Korn are really cool. And then they got suppressed. Yeah, they were targeted, those guys, for being too cool. Yeah, they were too good. And then, they got and partially by Limp Bizkit. Yeah, now Jonathan Davis, the lead singer of Korn, is saying like he got personally threatened by Fred Durst. Oh, fuck, brother. Fuck. And he's like, what can you do? Like, and he's like, what can you do in that situation? You can't ring the FBI and go like, Fred Durst is threatening me. Like, he's like, what? Yeah, how do you do with that? Yeah, that's fucked. All right, Trump's down. Trump's going to contact you. Mr. Davis, sir. He said, no, that's unacceptable. Like, there's no statute of limitations on shit like that. Like, making threats to kill and murder and things like that. Like, even if it happened 25 years ago, you can still get retribution for that. You can still get justice. So, if you contact the FBI, or the FBI now telling me, Jonathan Davis, sir, and your bandmates, if you want to make a statement, like, please, we encourage you to do that. And now Donald Trump's saying that it's not snitching. It's not you're doing, because this Nazi shit, it's like targeting artists specifically. We got to push him back. You got to push him back. You can't have that. You can't have that. Yeah, because that's America. So Donald Trump's whole platform is making America great again. That's what made America great to begin with. The art, the cool people, the music, the rock and roll. That's what made America great. Sylvester Stallone movies, like Rocky. That's what made America great. Blue jeans, rock and roll, Coca-Cola. That's what Donald Trump wanted to bring back. All of those exports, like around the world, that's what made America great. And so if you've got Nazis like fucking trying to suppress that specific for that exact reason, that's why they're doing it. That's why they're suppressing that's why they're trying to suppress like Steven Spielberg movies and Tom Hanks movies and stuff like that, and Korn and rock and roll and metal and cool stuff, hip hop. Yeah, they're targeting you specifically because of that, because they know it's like the USA is like getting like fucking everyone loves the USA because of cool stuff like Korn. So they target you specifically. So you got to push them back. You have to. You have to do it. You got to tell him what you saw, Billy. I know it doesn't work out well. It was like that's a bad reference, Mr. Tabsco, because everyone knows what happens to Billy. Well, maybe it'll be better this time, right, Dirty Harry? So, yeah, right, Mr. Tabsco. Dirty Harry's got your back, Jonathan Davis. Don't worry about it. Yeah. What else do we have to talk about today? Yeah, so I was going to go deep on Nadia Daly, and now she's saying in the creepiest way, please, Mr. Tapscott. She does have a petty rivalry with Nicole Hegarty, and so it's very important to her that we go even creepier on her than we did on Nicole. It's like, okay, all right, challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. That's some dog shit. Yeah, that's right. So I'm oddly embarrassed by this. Yeah, I'm about to give the speech. I'm about to give the speech for the office. Oh, should we do that today? Yeah, we'll do that today. All right. I'm oddly embarrassed by this. So I'm about to give the telling off that David Brent gets by Neil in the office, where he's like, I'm oddly embarrassed that I am me and you are you, but at the same time, fuck off. Like, Timothee Chalamet, you little bitch. Stop it. Yeah. Bro, like, you were on the cool people team, but you kind of got a bit too attached, acting like doesn't, like, yeah, cool, you played Henry V. Yeah, cool, you played Paul Atreides, but being an actor that portrays a character doesn't make you the character. Not even I'm the character. I'm not Paul Atreides. I'm Nick Tapscott. But it's sort of like, it's art, bro. It's hyperbole. Yeah, again, that's me taking it. It's like, it's the most magic I walked around. And then, like, oh, yeah, well, okay, how will I interpret that? It's like, we'll make it sound like he fought the serpent with many heads with a giant sword, but it's just me walking into a fucking pub and go like, hey, Andromeda, I'm fucking coming back. I'm fucking coming back, Yeah. So, like, okay, cool. You played Paul Atreides on screen. Doesn't give you the space powers, bro. Like, it doesn't give you the space powers. And again, I'm going to say the same thing to you as I said to Joe Biden the other day. You haven't done the legwork, mate. You haven't done the legwork. See, it's not just that I wrote a CV with jokes in it. It's what's on the CV. That's why the CV is famous. I was in a band. Like, I was in a punk band with dudes who would like fucking, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Like that's a whole story. I'll do a whole episode of that. But I was in that bit, like I was studying third year communications, working 30 hours a week as a barista for like $13 an hour or something in under controlled standover territory, trying to play drums in a band 20 hours a week and manage the band with a fucking meth head who would like shoot methamphetamine and then flip out and like slash himself in front of you and shit and like hold knives to like. I don't think no. I don't think he ever. I've seen it. I saw him do it to other people at rehearsals, like hold fucking, the hold people down with like a bottle to their throat and shit like that. Like, I'll fucking stab you, cunt! I'll fucking stab you. Yeah, that was me. That was my life at 25. What were you doing, bitch? Yeah, exactly. Catwalk model. Yeah, that's You're the joke version of me. It's like catwalk model, who's also very handsome and an actor, and that's why I'm the real Paul Atreides. Bro, even that, like, did your mother get murdered by the mafia? Like, nah. Did your father and sister and brother-in-law all try to murder you, both directly and indirectly? No. Yeah, so fuck off. Fuck you, bitch. Yeah, you played like a hyperbolic version character based on an extraordinarily hyperbolic story of based on myself and my plight. You don't have a plight, bitch. What's your plight? Idiot. Yeah. How many people are trying to assassinate you? That's 0. Yeah. So you've seen that, like, it's like, well, I am obviously Paul Atreides. I'm the real one in real life. I don't know the difference between being an actor who fucking portrays a character and just literally being that character. Like, it's like fucking Van Damme. Yeah, it's like I am Street Fighter. Like, nah. Like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? So yeah, for our audience, Timothee Chalamet played Dune, which is Space Magic written. It's a Space Magic collab between Kitty Callahan and Frank Herbert. Yeah, see, Frank Herbert, like, even him, like, you're not just stripping me. It's like the dude that wrote the book, bro. Like, so how do you know Frank Herbert's not the real Paul Atreides? You know what I mean? He wrote. Have you seen his body of work, Frank Herbert? Like, Google him. See how many books he's written. How many books have you written? None. You turned up at the last minute. Frank Herbert wrote. Kitty Callahan helped Frank Herbert write a cracking novel based very roughly on the story of Mr. Tapscott going to jail. Have you ever been to jail? I've been to jail for a year. You've done a bit. Yeah, no. Timothee Chalamet has never been to fucking jail. I went to jail. Cunt. I got punched in the head twice. Fuck you. Yeah. Kitty Callahan makes a movie. It's like, my best friend, Mr. Tapscott, is going to go to jail and it's going to suck. So while he's in there, I'll just send it to cheer him up and I'll use space magic to do a cool space movie sort of based on his life, based on his plight, about how his family got murdered. So that when he's in jail, he doesn't kill himself, pretty much. Yeah, she's like, that's it. Yeah. So he can watch it while he's in jail and doesn't kill himself. Yeah, so I'll go down there and help Frank Herbert write a shit ton of books because Frank Herbert is an exceptionally talented writer. And she's like, who's the only person down there who's talented enough to handle this brief for me is Frank Herbert. So, hey, Frank. Yeah. And then you stumble in at the last minute, like, I'm Timothee Chalamet, a Frenchman, handsome, devilish, charming, the real Paul Atreides. That's me, Timothee Chalamet. You're wandering off the street at the last minute. Read a script in front of a camera. It was like, well, I'm the real Nick Tapscott. Well, congratulations, Tim. Yeah, come to Sydney, right? Meet me. Yeah, no, and I'll threaten to fight you. I'm saying you win. I'm sold. You are you're the new Nick Tapscott. Please, like, just forward me a mailing address and I'll send you my driver's license. I'll send you my birth certificate. You can have my credit card debt if you want. I paid off the HEX debt, so you don't have to worry about that. You can have my student transcripts if you want. It's all yours. Congratulations. Timothee Chalamet. The new Nick Tapscott. Well done, Tim. Well done, Timothee Chalamet. You fucking idiot. Idiot. Yeah. So you stumble in at the last minute and like portray the character. Fine. It's a good performance. No one's taking that away from you. But then like off screen, you're like, oh, and then you realize what was actually happening there. You're like, but I thought it was about me being the king. Like, no. No. And then when you realize like it's not about you at all, you watch a couple of episodes of No Pictures of a Bird, No Pictures of a Bird, a podcast by Mr. Tapscott. I'm Mr. Tapscott. I haven't even done the intros. Joining me in the booth is Sylvia Jeffries, as well as Rawls, executive producer. Sylvia's there in spirit, which is actually on TV right now herself, but yeah, she's all right. She's left some notes. Thank you, Sylvia. Yeah. Where was I? I was slamming Timothee Chalamet. Yeah, you watch a couple of episodes of No Pictures of a Bird, a podcast by Mr. Tapscott, and realize like, oh fuck, this guy actually does have like fucking space powers and shit, and has jokes, understands jokes, and can actually write himself. Yeah, all right. Yeah. The king. Everyone stop thinking Nick Tapscott's funny. Have you been yeah, and now Kitty Callahan, because like Kitty Callahan like tells me everything, bro. Kitty Callahan tells me everything. Yeah, she knows what goes on. So everyone stop watching it. He's pretending to be Nick Tapscott is pretending to be Nick Tapscott, who's the real fucking Timothee Chalamet pretending to be Paul Atreides or something. Yeah, Timothee Chalamet. Don't watch the guy. Don't watch the real guy pretend to be. I'm confused. Yeah, it's like so. Timothee Chalamet is the real Nick Tapscott. Is the hypothesis that you're trying to pitch to us. So don't watch the real Nick Tapscott pretend to be. Don't watch the real Nick Tapscott pretend to be the fake Nick Tapscott, who's actually the real Timothee Chalamet. What, bro? What the fuck? And then you've seen me mention all the enemies, and this is where it gets dark. So okay, like just being a little bit of a fuckhead, that's not necessarily dangerous for you. I don't care if you're a little bit of a fuckhead. You just don't get invited to as many parties, and it's like it's shit for you. It's just annoying for you. If you're just a little bit of a fuckhead, fine. As long as that scoreboard remains 0-0, and it has to your credit, it has. But that's not what you're on track to do, because what you've been doing is contacting my enemies. You've been reaching out to the Joe Bidens. You've been reaching out to the Emperor Naruhitos. That's the really dangerous one, bro. That's the really dangerous one, because this is where you what citizen? Are you UK? Or are you US citizen? Yeah, because now you're treading dangerously close to treason. That's where it gets dangerous for you, bro. That's where it gets dangerous, because that's treason. If you ring up if you have a meeting with anyone connected to Emperor Naruhito, where you discuss murdering Nick Tapscott or any of his friends and family, including Tara Bennett or any of her friends and family, or anyone, that's treason. You can go to Guantanamo just for taking a phone call. And I know that you've been in communication with him. Yeah, it's like set me up as the alternative, the real fake Nick Tapscott. Fuck, are you retarded? How are you gonna pull that off? Like, were you actually planning to change your name to Nick Tapscott? No, you couldn't have been that delusional. No, okay. Well, all right, no, I'm being told you actually considered doing it. Changing your name to Nick Tapscott and then spreading rumors via Emperor Naruhito that Nick Tapscott's a fake Nick Tapscott. He's not Nick Tapscott. What? Dude, I'm 45. Like, yeah, I'm deep cover as it's the world's greatest deep cover sting by being born from coming out of I inserted myself a deep cover operative, just like that scene in Dune. It's like, I'm the Harkonnen that's inserted myself in the palace and hiding in the walls. Yeah, deep cover. Deep cover Mossad agent inserting himself into his mother's womb, like to pop out of his mother's vagina. Yeah, that was a Mossad sting. Deep cover insertion. Just get born as Nick Tapscott. That's how you do it. You fucking idiot. Police have my DNA. Like, also, the other side of that coin is like you've been in countless movies and film and television where you've said, "My name is Timothee Chalamet," and then you go, "Oh, no." I am, in fact, Nick Tapscott. What? Mate, I don't know. Look, we're not at Joe Biden character the territory yet, but we got to tell you. So Joe Biden was like doing this, right? Like, don't tell me where I can and can't climb. You're on that top rung and you're starting to go down. That's where you are. You're starting to go down. So I'm gonna ask nicely. I'm sure there's got to be a Jedi that knows you and actually likes you and wants to help you. So maybe, yeah, we'll put it to the crew. If someone can like reach out to Timothy, Mr. Chalamet, and politely remind him that no, Tim, you're not Nick Tapscott. Like, you played Bob Dylan in a movie. You're not ringing up Bob Dylan. Stop pretending to be yourself. Like, you fucking idiot. I'm the real Bob Dylan. That's me, Timothee Chalamet. So, can you write songs, Tim? Because that's what makes Bob Dylan Bob. He writes songs. Like, he's not just some guy who retroactively is like, yeah, he went to a rock concert. He went to a folk concert in the 80s or whenever the fuck, the 50s. And they was like, who wants to be the next rock star? And he called the hat. He's like, yeah, I did it. Like, don't worry about it. Songs, don't worry about it, bro. There you go, we'll do it all for you. Yeah, it's all staged. It's all a big Mossad deep cover sting. Yeah. 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 And if you want to add an extra layer of space, and the other role that's like the other role that had you convinced is like that you were some kind of royalty or some shit is when you played Henry V. You played Henry V in a movie. And you're like, well, that's obviously me. Well, I got to, yeah, okay. I do have to throw in a little Mr. Tapscott, a little bit of Mr. Tapscott. Do you know how awesome I am? I do have to throw in a little bit of that there because, no, I am not Henry V. I wasn't Henry V. But the Battle of Agincourt, here's it, like Mr. Classa and Evans, like poetry, it rhymes. Check this out. The reason Henry V won the Battle of Agincourt, and aren't you French, Timothée Chalamet? I'm pretty sure you are, was because of French arrogance. And that actually was a little bit of Mr. Tapscott space magic, because Mr. Tapscott went down and said, like, okay, I like Henry V. I hate the King of England. I hate the King of France. I like Henry V. The King of France is a pompous twat, so I'm going to throw my support behind the King of England. Now, okay, so they're facing a superior French fighting force. They have more weapons, more numbers, heavier horses. They're more heavily armored. But what's their one weakness? What's the one weakness of the French? It's arrogance. So let's set up a situation where you're on a muddy field. They'll rush in because they're fucking retarded, and you just have to sit there while they get bogged down, and then let them get tired out, and then you just walk up at the last minute and go, oh, hey, fuck stick. That's it. Yeah. So, yeah, a little bit of space magic there. So that was Mr. Tapscott, like, Henry, put your army here, bro. Put your army here in the muddy field. And the French, because they're so arrogant and retarded, they'll charge in. It'll be a crowd crush, and they'll fuck it up. And all you have to do is sit there while their horses get fuck around in the mud. Yeah. That's what happened. Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. Nice little echo there from history, Timothée Chalamet. Like poetry, it rhymes. Agrees, Rich Evans and Mike's to Classa. It's like Timothée Chalamet. Oh boy, idiots. No, not you. No, not idiots. Yeah, you idiot. Singular. Chalamet. Yeah. Yeah. Don't be the French army in Agincourt, Tim. Be Henry V. Be gracious. It's like, look, I'm not. Yeah, I don't have a bigger army. I have to accept that. I don't have the biggest army on this field. But that doesn't mean I can't also be a winner, you know. What's wrong with being I don't get it. Like, what's wrong with being a movie star? I don't know. Why would you want to be? Again, I ran through it last episode. I ran through it. It's like, why would you want to pretend to be a broke homeless guy in his mid-40s who's just come out of jail? Into jail, dude. It was shit. Yeah, quit lording it over us with your jail. You're a movie star. Like, that's... Yeah, fucking hell. Unbelievable, right? Yeah, Bill Burr's like, bro. Yeah, like, oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. So, look, we're not saying you need to be cast out of the village or any of that shit. Like, just like, politely... I'm asking you nicely before Kitty Callahan has to intervene. She doesn't want to, but she will. Like, yeah, don't do anything stupid. Just don't do anything stupid. Like, don't fucking. Please don't liaise with Emperor Naruhito. Please don't liaise with mafia or yakuza or Nazis. And right now we're hearing switchboards light up. So Chamalow's with us. Oh, all the Swiss Nazis. Yeah, no, don't. You'll be making a terrible, terrible mistake. You will. Yeah, a terrible, terrible mistake. Yeah. Now Bob Dylan's fucking up saying that, Mr. Tapscott. Shit like that happens to me all the time. Sorry, bro. Where people pretend they're you. It's like, yeah. Yeah. It's like, yeah, you came on a tour and therefore you're the real, yeah. You're my backup musician in 1963 for 3 shows, and then as a result, you're going around saying like you're the real Bob Dylan. What? Oh, sorry, Mr. Dylan, sir. That's terrible. He's like, yeah, that's show business, kid. He says, fucking hell, man. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, and Kate Blanchett, I will get to you, but you're in the same boat, but you're maybe like 3 or 4 rungs lower than Chalamet. You're on your way. You're getting pretty close to that bear. Yeah, that bear is hungry. It's a hungry bear. Yeah, please, we're asking you nicely. We'd rather just feed the bear food. We don't want careless humans to wander into the bear pit. The warning signs are there for a reason. Okay. This is me, the zookeeper. Go, don't climb in there. Don't climb in there. Don't climb in there. That is not. That's an angry bear. That is an angry bear. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna split you up because you're not. Yeah, I don't want to lump you in together because you're not in there together. But yeah. You're millionaire movie stars. I don't get it. You're millionaire movie stars. You got millions of dollars. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Right now, I can't catch a bus. I couldn't catch a bus even if I wanted to. You can go to any airport. You can get a fucking private jet and go anywhere in the world. I can't do that. So fuck you. Suck my dick. Yeah. See? I'm like Tiny Tim. My plight. Well, at least I have Remedy Kombucha. The official Waterfords of No Pictures of the Bird. Aside from Waterfords. The official kombucha of No Picture of the Bird. Bill Burr's gay. Don't forget. I need to throw those in there anyway. What else? What else can we talk about? We're going to do a live redemption. So we've done plenty of live judgments, but now we're going to do a live redemption. Mr. Lucas, do I have you on the line, sir? Yes, he is here. Mr. Tapscott reporting for duty. All right. He's like, yeah. So okay. So yeah, I feel kind of embarrassed by. I feel bad by this because it was like I love Star Wars. I love Star Wars. And then MySpace goes like, you wrote Star Wars. I'm like, did I? like George Lucas. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah. So I felt bad. And then George Lucas was like, yeah. And he was like, he was not with the program. And he's like, nah, fucking, who's this cunt taking credit for Star Wars? And obviously I did Star Wars and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, he was sort of like trying to hide under his money, basically, because he can do that. He's he's a bazillionaire. And was kind of like, oh, none of this shit is my problem, and who cares? And I'm gonna throw a tantrum because Star Wars is my thing. And now there's this guy who makes YouTube videos that's saying it's his thing, and it's kind of the same thing he did to Stakasa and Rich Evans, Red Letter Media. Because they got famous for making a video about how like the Phantom Menace sucks. Sirens. Yeah, they got famous for making a video about how saying the Phantom Menace sucks. And then George Lucas kind of reacted the same way. He's like, oh, no, fuck you. Yeah. But what's happened in the background is George Lucas is actually quite a reasonable man. And what happened was a couple of people reached out to him and said, like, look, nah, Mr. Tapscott, no, he's not. This is not a lost cause. Like, we know George. Like, he's got a couple of quirks, but, like, no, he's not. He's not an asshole. By any means, he's not. He's not an asshole. He's a nice guy. He's a really nice guy. And then Tara Bennett kind of, like, looked into it and was like, yeah, Mr. Tapscott, like, don't. Yeah, he's just a little bit misguided on this one. But we know that he's a lovely man. He really is. He's a very loving family man. And as far as billionaires go, he's actually one of the better ones. Like he's a cool guy. Like he's very environmentally conscious and things like that. So yeah, Steven Spielberg actually stepped in and said, I'll go talk to him. And he did. And then George Lucas actually kind of went like, you know what? And he looked up and out at the light and was like, you know what? Why not? Why the fuck not? Fuck it. Cool. I had a co-writer. I had a secret collaborator on Star Wars, and it was God. So, I nearly made myself throw up. Anyway, yeah. And he's like, all right, cool. Sick. They were good movies. They're good movies. And Bob Iger as well. Yeah, Bob Iger's like, come on, George. He's just a YouTuber. Like, who cares? Yeah, you're a billionaire. Like, you've done all right out of it. Like, if that is true, where he's like, if a space ghost just swooped in and helped you write something that made you a billionaire, then come on, he did you a favor, really. And he's like, yeah, okay, no, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. So thank you, George Lucas, because we can go to the scoreboard right now for you, sir, which is murders 0 and slaves 0, which is, admirable at your level, because you could very easily at any point enslave anyone, especially with your, like, you could throw a Star Wars thing together and say, like, I want to cast like 10,000, like I want 5,000 fucking South Americans to play Ewoks and not pay them. You know, you can do any of that shit, and you never have. And your other filmmaking, like the Red Tails, like the intention there was pure, which is like, fuck, why aren't? Yeah, African Americans are getting stitched up. I got to get in there and I got to roll up my sleeves and fucking help. Yeah, and so that was your intention there. And so that is admirable. Like, yeah, that really is admirable. Yeah. So no, Mike's the class, because Mike's the class. No, but that's the thing. It's criticism, right? Like, you put art out there. Like, you can make a video that says, like, this is why I'm being critical of no pictures of the bird. You can do that. Like, I wouldn't put it out if I wasn't expecting to get like criticism on it. You know what I mean? That's fine. So it's fair. It's fair game. It's like the footy field thing. It's like, it's like people go, oh, I'm sorry, I tackled you when I played footy against you. It's like, well, I was on the field. Like, if you make art, you're stepping on the footy field. And then if you get tackled when you're out there, it's like, well, that's what you signed up for, bro. Like, that's what you signed up for. If you make stuff and you put it out there, you need to be prepared. And Mike's the class as well. Like, he cops criticism. Yeah, and he's like, yeah, well, that's just the game, right? Like, yeah, so don't feel bad about it. That's fine. Yeah, you're allowed to. You're allowed to be critical. And now George is saying, like, yeah, he's sorry, Red Letter Media. for being a dick about it. And now, yeah. Now everyone's crying and having a big hug. Bill Burr's being gay. So Bill Burr's gayness bringing people together. Don't bring me into this. That had nothing to do with it. Yeah. The redheaded god. It's my worst nightmare. Yeah. Sorry, mate. Sorry, Bill. Sorry, Bill. Anyway, so George Lucas, thank you. That's it. Cool. As far as we're concerned, we're square. You were being a dick, and now you're not. So cool. That's it. That's it. That's it. And he's like, oh, any instructions? Your sentence. Tara Bennett says, no, she means that. She means that, Mr. Lucas, sir. You're an exceptionally loving family man, grandfather, and you're a great grandfather as well. Yeah. No, as far as being a family man, you're up there. You're in the top fucking 0.1% of the population of the world. Like as far as like families and love goes. So she's gonna do a thing for you. She says, yeah, she's gonna come into your home. That's what Tara Bennett says. Now she's encouraging you to get a providing candle, but she's not saying like you have to or whatever. But she's gonna come into your home and she's gonna do something nice for you in there, and then she'll you'll know it. Like she'll tell you. She's like, I did that. Like something cool will happen to you in your house, and you're like, oh, sick. Like yeah, something nice will happen. Yeah. Kitty Callahan says she wants to lead you to the dark side, George Lucas. Jesus Christ is going to corrupt you. Dark side. Yeah. So you came up in the 60s and 70s, but you were kind of like always like you're a bit straighter. Like you've got your Martin Scorsese's, those pirate, like the Dennis Hoppers, like that was your generation. You could have easily been like a pirate filmmaker and like, I'm taking acid, man, for this apocalypse now. I'm going to be actually high on acid. Like, yeah. You could have done any of that and you didn't. And so now Kitty Callahan's saying like, look, now's the time. Yeah, because she wants to hang out, and that's how she does it. It's like psychedelic experiences. So she is now recommending responsibly, and yeah, please consult your GP or whatever. Do it legally, do it responsibly. Don't take any unnecessary risks. But she wants you to choose between LSD, mushrooms, or peyote. And if you have an experience, and don't take too much or whatever, like do your research, get the right amount. And Lucas is like, oh, yeah, mushrooms, right? Because it's natural. Like, yeah, cool, done. Yeah, sick mushrooms. And you're in the desert, like you're one with nature. You're down with like the desert, and you've got Skywalker Ranch, and it's cool, and you like it because of the open sky and the stars and all that stuff. Yeah, so you score yourself some mushrooms from your local hippie or whatever. They must be there. He's like, yeah, there's heaps. Yeah, all right, cool. And Kitty Callahan will come and hang out with you. Like, go to the desert and do mushrooms, and Kitty Callahan will swoop in and go, George Lucas, you're actually pretty cool. And you'll be like, oh, sick. Thanks, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah. He's like, yeah, you're welcome. Use the Force, George. She's saying, yeah. Yeah, cool. And he's like, he'll consider re-releasing the unedited. Yeah, that'd be cool. Just because that, there's some cool like aliens and stuff in the like Jabba's palace that got edited out, and the music in that scene was like a bit darker, like it was a bit edgier. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, I miss that scene. I do miss that scene, like that original music number. Yeah, and he's like pulling against her, and then she like throws her into the pit, and it's like music sort of like syncing up. Like that was cool. Yeah, I missed that bit. So thank you for joining me on today's podcast, Mr. Lucas, sir. Thanks, Aldous Harding, for providing the theme music for today's episode, my medical mini episode. I love you deeply, Aldous. You have no fucking idea. Every night I see you in my dreams, and it's amazing. I love it. I saw you last night a bunch of times. Ms. Harding, the best one, my favorite one. distracted by someone. Very lovely. Yeah. And now, we'll talk to someone else as well. So this is one that we thought of, like, this is actually Tara Bennett's idea. She's like, we should talk to this guy because he's kind of like, he's a bit sheepish. He's feeling a bit sheepish. He's like, oh, fuck, am I fucked now? And it's like, that's Richard Dawkins. Mr. Dawkins, sir, do I have you on the line? I was like, yes, I'm here, Mr. Tapscott. Thank you for talking to me. And he's like, oh, fuck. I built my whole career. Like, God's bullshit. Well, I'm here to say, in your face, bitch. In your face. Yeah. How do you like it? You were wrong. Yeah. No. No, we don't want to talk to you, Mr. Dawkins, sir, because, like, as far as we can, like, you're fucking nailing it. You nailed it, though. Because, like, you're right. We don't think, nothing you said was, like, really wrong. Said, if God exists, why wouldn't he just tell us he exists? And now we have, and he's like, oh, okay. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. And no, like, in your life, like, you're allowed to be wrong. That's the headline. It's like, oh, we don't care. Like, yeah, we don't give a shit. Like, it's not personal at all. All right, I don't care. I didn't know either until 2021. It's like, oh, yeah, by the way, you're a thing. And then a couple of years later, it's like, oh, what? Aliens or some shit? Like, the fuck? A robot? I don't know. And then a couple of years after that, I was like, no, actually, it's the God thing. I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah, it's the God thing. Yeah, the Bible, all of that shit. That's actually the truth. I'm like, fucking hell, wow. Didn't see that coming. Anyway, so who cares? Like, I'm in the same boat. I didn't. Yeah, I was atheist. Like, I grew up in an atheist household. I was like, God, whatever. Yeah. So, yeah. No, don't feel bad. And no, please don't give me, no, don't. He's like, I feel bad. I wrote all these books saying God's wrong, and now I made heaps of money out of it. It's like, should I give that money to, like, orphanages or some shit, like Buddhist monks or something? I'm like, nah, bruh, nah. You wrote them. They're good books. Like, it's good writing. You had a, and it's like, it's not, you weren't a snake oil salesman at all. It's just like, and you never said, it's like, I'm fucking backing this 100%. If you disagree with me, I'm going to shoot you dead. You never did any of the terror stuff, right? You just said, like, look, I'm going to present a hypothesis. And it's like, here it is. Here's my opinion. Here's evidence to back it up. Here it is in a really well-written book. I'm going to do speaking engagements where I speak really well. I am trustworthy. I'm a trustworthy individual. I'm super high quality, like, very well respected in my field. Like, you're not no one, right? Like, you're qualified and stuff, aren't you? Aren't you an evolutionary biologist? Yeah, so, like, fucking, bruh. Googling you right now. Yeah, zoologist. So straight away, like, Tara Bennett's like, you're looking after animals and shit. Nah, you're a legend. Yeah. Evolutionary biologist, zoologist, science communicator, and author. Yeah. Yeah, from Kenya. Cool. Yeah, look at all your awards. Berkeley, Oxford. You could be an asshole easily, but you're definitely not. So, yeah. No, Richard Dawkins, like, bruh, don't worry about it. And it's just because all your science work is spot on. That's all true. Because I didn't really think about it until, like, I was like, well, like, because if you read, like, the creationist theory is, oh, God just went bang and created everything, which is true-ish. And quantum theory, they kind of meet in the same place. Whereas, like, that science, like, you kind of go, science and religion kind of goes like this. And then it meets back again. It meets again. Where it's like you've got, God created everything and blah, blah, blah. There's a Garden of Eden and all this shit. And scientists go, no, it evolved over billions of years. There was rock formations and geothermal, blah, blah, blah. Like, all that. And then all that hectic stuff, which I don't get. I don't understand it, but whatever. And then it comes back as like, oh, and then science comes back as like, it started with the Big Bang, and then creationist, it started with the Big Bang. And they kind of meet back there. And it's like, well, the only real difference between the two theories is like one of them, the Big Bang was, like the atheist theory is like the Big Bang was just like a reaction caused by science. And the religious theory is like the Big Bang was a reaction caused, like intentional reaction caused by an intelligence. That's the only difference, you know. And then there's little hints in there like double slit experiment and stuff like that. So yeah, like all of the other work is spot on. That's true. Like all of the zoology, evolutionary biology, all of that, that's all legit. Like that's all legitimate work. So we don't care. We don't care. Yeah. So if you've been feeling guilty or whatever, like don't feel bad. We don't care. But you're like Richard Dawkins. Like you can do that. Fine. Yeah. Like I've been saying, like, I saw No Pictures of a Bird. Mr. Tapscott say something on No Pictures of the Bird the other day. I disagree. Here's a book I wrote about it. Like, all right, cool. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I really don't mind. None of us mind. None of us care. That's fine. Yeah, Tara Bennett's just like, look, you're a lovely man. Like, that's it. Like, you can. Who cares? It's just like, oh, Collingwood won the premiership in 1978. It's like, actually, it was the Sydney Swans. Okay, like that's all we think of it. So who cares? As long as you're not a Nazi, it's fine. Like, it's fine. Yeah. Yeah. This is going to sound like a line. Bill Burr's going to eviscerate me, but I actually had something, a really fucking poignant point to make of that. He's like, oh, yeah, whatever, son of man, son of a bitch. You either got the point or you don't. Fuck. I thought of something, and then I was going to say it, and I was getting blown in everyone's minds, man. But no, I didn't. It didn't. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. It's not a what, it was a who. That's the only difference between the two theories. It's not a what, it's a who. Yeah. And this theory is way better because I'm repeating myself now, but it's like, like humans are at the top. Oh yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, the Copernicus thing, where it's like he got murdered because they didn't understand metaphor. So he's saying he was saying oh, the church is saying the earth, the sun revolves around the earth, and he was saying no, the earth revolves around the sun, and they're like no, and they were so adamant that they executed him, right? But they were both right. They were both saying the same thing, and it was just it was semantics, because the church were just being too pedantic about the language. Because what they're actually saying is the sun exists because of the earth, and that's true. That's true. But literally, the earth literally rotates around the sun, but the sun revolves around the earth in that the sun exists to support the earth, and that's true too. They're both right. They were both right, but they were so pedantic about the language. No, you can't say that. You can't say that, and they killed him. Oh, fucking hell, tone it down. Chill out. Fuck. Yeah. So it's just stuff like that, getting wound up over technicalities and where the comma's placed and shit like that. Pronunciation. Everyone's oh, he doesn't even say words right. Who cares? Who cares? Yeah. So yeah, chill out, please, everyone. Yeah. So Richard Dawkins, great friend of No Pictures of a Bird, a podcast. He never wrote a book called Pictures of a Bird. So sweet. And even if he did, we'd be like, that's a synonymous with Nazi slavery. Oh fuck, yeah. And now he's saying oh yeah, thank you, he really appreciates that, and he feels better already. Cool. Well, that's probably Tara Bennett go yeah, right, man. Yeah, just wom. And Kitty Callahan go no, she loves you, bro. Yeah, she seriously does. And that's always been a big thing for her. She's because what was happening. Well, she's cool, but people assholes hijacked the story, and they were doing all this extra dog shit, rewriting the Bible with all these extra chapters, and it was oh, God said, don't swear, and also hand over 3/4 of your income every day without question. I'm pretty sure Jesus said that. He's like, I don't fucking know. What the fuck are you talking about? Fuck you. So yeah, as far as Kitty Callahan's concerned, like guys like you, like you're doing her a favor because you're kind of saying like, it's not so much that you're saying like God is shit. You're saying the church is shit. And he's like, yeah, exactly. And she agrees. She agrees with you. What? She's like, what is all this? I never said. I came out of Earth and just went like, oh, if you don't want it done to you, don't do it to anyone else. There's some guy coming, and you know, he's a fuckwit. Yeah, just chill out. And then gets killed. And then like they're like, we're pretty sure what he meant to say when he was down here was we should all go to South America and wipe out the population with like fucking introduced diseases that we infected them with intentionally. He's like, what are you talking about? I never said that, you fucking spastic. So yeah, we need to get armies together and march south. Do these things called crusades. Pretty sure that's what Jesus would want. No, what? No. Yeah, so anyway, Richard Dawkins, thanks for joining us on today's podcast. He's like, you're going to do like, all right, not surprising. Murder 0, slave 0, so cool. Tara Bennett says, no, you're a lovely man, you really are. Like in your personal, like you'd never get to where you are if you were an asshole. And you could easily be an asshole. You could easily be an asshole in your position with your level of intelligence and achievement. Like your career is unbelievable. Like you could easily be a prick, and you're not. You could like bully people and stuff, push people around and shit like that, and you're definitely not. Kitty Callahan says it's like, yeah, well, just what she just said, which is like, yeah, you can't. You actually see you didn't realize it, but you've got like a common enemy. You had a common enemy the whole time, which is like douchebags in the church doing douchebag stuff, like in her name. And she's like, fuck that, man. So, your sentence. Mr. Tapscott sentences you to go and get, because I know you like whiskey. And so I'm sentencing you to go and get a really nice bottle of scotch. Oh, and King Charles is also saying, like, oh, he'll have a chat to you, Richard Dawkins, Mr. Dawkins, sir. Yeah, because you might be like worthy of, yeah, immediately I'll promote you to Jedi Master, okay? So that means, because you didn't realize it, but you're a Jedi already, because you're a deep thinker. That's all it is. That's what praying is, just thinking deeply. Yeah. And then, because when you do that, Kitty Callahan, Mr. Tapscott, and Tara Bennett are in there going, it's pretty interesting what this guy's thinking. He's got some interesting thoughts. Yeah. Even if you're going like, I don't believe there's anyone listening to me. And it's like, well, we kind of wanted you to think that. So, good. Like, I'm fine. Anyway. Yeah. Man flu. And the man with the magic man flu, says Sylvia Jeffries. Thanks, Sylvia. Yeah. Like, yeah, you're cool. Yeah, Turbo Babe. Nicole Haggerty wants to hang out with you, especially. AKA Goddess Hari. Vishnu's best mate. And that's Kitty Callahan. Because, yeah, she loves your work, is what she's saying. Because she's a writer. Like, she's a very, very smart lady. Like, Lady Justice. And you are, because you're very, what's the word? Like, egalitarian. Like, your thinking is, like, you'd make a really good judge or a lawyer or a QC or, like, a KC or something like that. King's Counsel. Yeah. Because you're like, you make extremely strong arguments, is what she's saying. She wants to play chess against you, is what she's saying. So, yeah, she's gonna sweep in and like hang out with you. So that's cool. Yeah. So there you go, Richard Dawkins. We just want to get the message out there. That's like, nah, you don't need to agree with me. Like, you can be like Bill Burr and go like, fucking Ravens shit or whatever. Like, I'm fine. That's fine. Like, I don't care. None of us care. Yeah. Just don't be as gay as Bill Burr, I guess. Yeah. He's like, yeah, no, you can't. Evolutionary biology would have deleted him if he was that gay, he says. Bill. So Richard Dawkins agrees with me, Bill Burr. You're too gay. Thank you, Mr. Dawkins. Your eyes. King Charles will be in charge, he says. Yeah, he will. Yeah. Oh, wow, I feel terrible. One moment. Oh, Bob Iger says he knows I've got Disney Plus, and so yeah, I should wrap it up ASAP and like watch the movies and stuff. That's probably a good idea. It's probably a good idea. Watch Futurama. Yeah. Yeah. Do we have any more really pressing things to talk about today? Okay, we're going to now talk. This is a very celebrity heavy episode, so that's great. We are now going to talk to Chuck Norris. Because Chuck Norris is a fearsome warrior. And he's out there saying, like, yeah, he wants to help, like, he wants to help make America great again. He wants to be the white hat. He's like, you're allowed to be a fighter. Yeah, that's what he's saying. You're allowed to fight as long as you're fighting for the good guys. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Norris. Thank you for joining us on today's episode of No Pictures of a Bird podcast by Mr. Tapscott. I'm Mr. Tapscott. Chuck Norris, how are you? Fantastic. Thank you, Mr. Tapscott. It's an honor and a privilege to be on the podcast. Well, thank you, sir. Because Chuck Norris. He's like, he would teach me how to roundhouse. I'm like, yeah, sick. That'd be awesome. I sort of got there. I could never do I don't know. I'd have to practice it to like do it. I don't know if I could like throw it into a routine like the roundhouse. Like he's like, yeah, no, you wouldn't actually use it in a fight. Like, all right. Cool. No, he's saying like, yeah. It's the murder versus kill thing. It's like you're allowed to be a warrior. You're allowed to be a soldier. You're allowed to be a police officer. You're even allowed to take lives as long as it's in the service of peace, basically, as long as you're maintaining the peace. Because everyone knows he's Walker Texas Ranger, and that's what the Texas Rangers are all about. Oh, you said I could be an honorary Texas Ranger. Oh, sick. Thank you. That'd be awesome. He's like, yeah, he's heard about my antics. He said, if you come to Texas, you can have a gun and fly in a helicopter. And probably even shoot at bad guys. Yes. And Bill Burr too. Yeah, fucking awesome. Yeah, because he's Marshal. He's U.S. Marshal, right? That would give him like, yeah. He's like, yeah, he's got. If you're a marshal, if you're a federal marshal, you've got jurisdiction in Texas. But the real Texans, like, if you're a ranger, they'll kind of like they'll trust you a bit better. Like, yeah, it'll open more doors in Texas. Basically, they'll let you into the Alamo. Yeah, yeah. He's saying like, yeah, thank you as well, because that was a problem with Christianity. Like, yeah, he understands it because that's what he thought. He's like, oh, Christianity, like, and now he's saying like he's sorry because at first he was like, oh, the Jesus guy, but he's gonna come down and tell us to like start being pussies or something like that. And it turns out no, it's the opposite. Like, yeah, no, Nazis are bad. yeah, Edward Woodley. Now Edward Woodley is saying like, yeah, Norris, yeah, he's a fucking sick cunt. Yeah, he's a sick cunt. Yeah. Do I have any advice or feedback for Mr. Norris? Do we? Chalamet is saying like, Mr. Norris, she thinks that you may have been holding yourself back because you're a tough guy, and that's cool. Not just a tough guy, but like you're the toughest guy. Like, yeah, you're a legend. Like, we love you. She's definitely. This isn't a criticism. This isn't a criticism at all. But don't. And she knows how sensitive you are and what you've been doing. Yeah. So what you've been doing is maybe pretending that you're not as sensitive as you are, but she knows how sensitive you are. Right. So all she's saying is, like, she's not saying that you're insensitive. She's saying that you're hiding your sensitivity. You are. And you can she's saying you can write a poem. Like, she's like, have you studied Bushido, sir? And he has a little bit. And yeah, so, the like Bushido, like the samurai warriors, they'd write poetry and stuff as well. Yeah, so that was Tara Bennett. That was her, because Japan is sort of like her thing. And that was a Bushido warrior code. It's like, look, being a fearsome warrior, cool. Don't forget the poems and stuff, right? Yeah. So now she's saying that you definitely you've got the poetry in you, and you do the poetry stuff. You're a very sensitive guy, and that's amazing, and she loves you. But now's the time to sort of like don't be afraid to share it around. That's all she's saying. Yeah, like you can do that. Yeah, yeah. Bill Burr might call you gay, but that's his thing. He calls everyone gay. I don't know where he gets it from. He's got this fixation with gay, like saying gay things are gay on the internet. Gay. This guy's gay. This guy's gay. You're gay. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know where he'd pick that shit up from. I don't know. So yeah. The fuck's that guy's deal? I don't know, man. I don't know. Something went wrong with that. The gingerness stuck in there somehow. Sorry, kitty. Yeah, that's what she's saying. He's like, okay, that's actually great feedback. Thank you. He appreciates that. Kitty can't have anything to add. He's like, don't listen to Mr. Tapscott. He's a fuckwit. That's what she has to add. Yeah, don't let Mr. Tapscott lead you astray. Yeah, sage advice. Sage. No, she's saying, Kitty Callahan says, in all seriousness, what's my train of thought there? Mr. Norris, sir. She's saying, in all seriousness, you're, as far as she can say, you're pretty much flawless. Which is great. Now she's making the same statement, which is like, maybe because you've been kind of like you have been like a law enforcement kind of guy, but maybe you could bend the rules a little bit there and get yourself some mushrooms or some peyote or something, and if you head out into the desert, ride out to the desert alone for a Native American style spiritual experience. Kitty Callahan will ride with you. It'll be like Dirty Harry and Chuck Norris riding together. That's what it'll be like. You don't have to kiss Dirty Harry, but Kitty Callahan's actually quite pretty in real life. So that's, yeah. Yeah. So she's saying like, yeah, you might consider that, and then she'll come and hang out. Yeah. Mr. Tapscott says, yeah, but like, yeah, just I kind of agree with Kitty. Like, you are law enforcement, and you've taken your role very seriously. Like Chalamet, this is how you take a role seriously, by the way, bitch. You portrayed Walker Texas Ranger on TV, and you took that. It's like, okay, I now, if I'm going to act like one on TV, and I have a responsibility to be like very law abiding off screen, and that's fantastic. But yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Every now and again, you can. I'm not saying you should break the law. I'm just saying you bend the rules here and there. Maybe score some. Just go to a jurisdiction where magic mushrooms are legal and done. Go to Denver, Colorado. You can score anything pretty much legally. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, like MDMA like treats. Yeah, MDMA that will treat PTSD. If you don't suffer from PTSD, then no. But yeah, like we recommend that for veterans. Like if you're suffering from PTSD, like don't suffer in silence. Like if MDMA will legitimately help you with your PTSD, if you're a combat veteran, by all means. So yeah, if you're a little bit worried about like law and order, and Trump's saying like, you don't say you are, mate. Like don't worry about it. Yeah. So you can like, yeah, go to Denver and get some edible weed or something and try it out. Because yeah, like don't fuck yourself up or anything, but like This is how Kitty Callahan and Tara Bennett get in there. You think weird things. You go, what? And it's actually Kitty Callahan going, have you ever considered this? You have a cool time. Tara Bennett will like if you kind of like if you have like a light edible and you get like a little bit stoned. And this is what I used to love doing this with Tara. This is great. This is what I used to do. Get like a little bit stoned because I used to hit a vaporizer. It's like you don't smoke the weed. It just it heats the oil and then you inhale the vapor. And it's like a real smooth kind of high. And then she'd go like, well, let's go for a walk to the beach and then we'll listen to music on the way. And we like listen to music and be like, yeah, cool. And it was just like me hanging out with Tara Bennett. Yeah, and it was great. And then just when you're doing that, like you'll think of stuff that you didn't think of before, and it's like, yeah, you're kind of like just like, yeah, it's cool. You just have like a cool little chat in there. So yeah, that's my recommendation, Mr. Norris, sir. Thank you for joining me on today's episode of No Pictures of a Bird podcast by Mr. Tapscott. I'm Mr. Tapscott, the man with the medical man bun. The medical mini episode. The man code with the man bun. That's it. Thanks, SJ. Any other pressing? The dog shit. So pressure's now ramping up on certain douchebag politicians. I won't mention their names. But yeah, certain douchebag politicians are now like facing like proper pressure, which is fantastic. That's what we want. Yeah, because it's gotta. Yeah, everyone in New South Wales now has just got. Oh, dude, yeah. It's New South Wales is now under so much scrutiny from everyone, like everyone. Yeah. Yeah, in Canada, RCMP are breaking cover all over the place. Like, nah, we're here too. Like, we're Commonwealth. We share a head of state. So, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's wrap it up. We're also saying, do you want to do some questions? Because that's easy. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Yeah. How are you feeling today, Mr. Tapscott? Not great. Yeah. Yeah, just got a cold. It's just a cold. It's like, yeah, your last episode was hectic. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, I rewatched it. I was like, holy shit. Yeah. Wasn't I drunk or high or anything like that? Nah, it was just early in the morning. And yeah, because like I got reports basically that were saying like, okay, because we did, yeah, it's what I said. Like I say on the episode, we had a couple of nice episodes, and then the split second I had the nice episodes. Like all of a sudden, like bang, like it's like, oh, there's dog shit, there's douchebaggery, like yeah, don't forget, there's douchebaggery. Yeah, because immediately people start like. It's like what was happening? It's like, the Nazis stop hiding, basically. Like, so they'll come, like, all the Nazi cough, like, all the human blowflies, like, all that shit. Like, cool. Like, pressure's off, and then they get a bit ballsier, and so more chumps come out of the woodwork. The lookalikes, it's like, I look like a guy that Nick Tapscott worked with 10 years ago, and he's the real Nick Tapscott, like, shit like that. Like, dog shit emails. Literal emails, like people like, cool, he's slowing down. Yeah, let's get out there. Like, yeah, we're AFP are intercepting all this traffic. It's like, cool, apocalypse is over. We can get back out there and start committing more crimes. Oh, no, you fucking idiots! Like, yeah. So I had to come back down extra. Like, no, don't fucking forget burn. Like, had to like really triple down on the pressure. Yeah, because it's like, yeah, it's. No, this isn't like a thing where you come under scrutiny a little bit and then everyone forgets and you go straight back to selling like financing undrungated murder machines with like cocaine sales and fentanyl sales and illicit tobacco and all of that dog shit. Yeah, it's disgusting. It's like just openly on the street. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so that was the reaction. Just from two episodes in a row, two nice episodes where I didn't actually like slam anyone. And immediately, like, we pick up all this shit. It's like, oh, yeah, go down and, party's back on, boys. Yeah, open up a new illicit tobacco. Like, let's get another shipment of cocaine in. Yeah. Like, dog shit. Yeah. Yeah. So as soon as that happens, I have to, like, quadruple down and go harder. Like, oh, fuck off. Like, yeah. Yeah, because it's fucked. It's disgusting. Yeah. Okay, so the person that asked me that, you're not actually in Sydney, you can literally see it because you drive, you're just walking around. So, like, I went to, there's some park benches across the street from one of the offices that I have to go to. Like, I have to go to a housing office to get my housing. There's park benches across the street. And, like, I was a bit early for my meeting. So I just sat on the park bench across the street and, like, just watched a YouTube video. And then the next day when I turned up, there were all these construction workers there, like, ripping up the footpath around it. Because I, like, said, it was like, how can we mess with him? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we clamped down on that shit for you. Yeah, just shit like that. And it's like, you can see it. It's like, it's not a hidden thing at all. It's like douchebags, like the tide of douchebags will go up and go down, like, on the street. That's fucked. Yeah. So that's what happened. Like, I was walking around, like, going back on my dog shit patrol with Kitty Callahan. Me and Kitty Callahan on dog shit patrol. And, like, I pushed it all the way back, like, and it was, like, at the point where it was only civilians. Like, I was only seeing civilians. And then I did 2 nice videos, and I went out on the street again, and all of a sudden, like, bang, all this dog shit was back out there. Yeah, more dog shit. And I was like, oh, fuck that. Yeah. So I had to, like, come down even harder. Yeah. And then also I was like, that was the reason I shot earlier that day. Because normally I shoot it around, like 5 in the afternoon. I'll finish up at 6. But that day, like, I shot early in the morning just because I could tell I was starting to get a cold. And I'm like, fuck. All right, well, let's shoot early. And then if my cold kicks in, then I'll be able to, like, deal with it then. Yeah. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah. He's like, all right, cool. Fair enough. Yeah. So, yeah. Scumbags, right? So, yeah. Why? Greed. Emptiness. Yeah. It's disgusting. Yeah. What are my plans from here? That is a very good question. I just need to do more no pictures of the bird, basically. Yeah. Yeah, monetize no pictures of the bird. Yeah, because there's so much to talk about. Yeah, there's no shot. I could make a 10-hour video every day easily. Not that I want to, because, like, that would be a shitty life. But there's so much to talk about. Yeah, I haven't even scraped the surface of the Turbo Babes yet. And then once, like, I guess the long-term plan is going to be kind of like, once I've, like, introduced the Turbo Babes will start doing their own things. Like, Aldous Harding will have her own fucking no pictures of an Aldous Harding or whatever. Yeah, because she's a very accomplished musician. Like, she's got project. She must have. Yeah, she's champing at the bit. She wants to get out there and fucking. She's got so many ideas. Yeah. And so once that starts happening, then hopefully it'll be like collabs. So, like, Tara Bennett, obviously, she's a content creator. Like, she's a very skillful content creator. And so once we kind of get through all the introductions and stuff, the douchebaggery kind of subsides a little bit. We keep fucking pumping them down. The Turbo Babes will start doing their own things. So Kitty Callahan will have whatever, a podcast or whatever. Yeah, she's saying probably a podcast, a video like mine. Just like mine, hey, Kitty. I don't follow the Magic Man Bun in his footsteps. This guy's going to be way cooler. Don't worry, please. No, don't worry, everyone. It's not going to be shit as this loses. Bill, you're coming to my. Don't worry, you come to my podcast. You, you don't have to. Yeah, I won't call you gay. I won't call you gay. All right, Kitty Callahan, that works. Thank God. Yeah, so all the Turbo Babes will start doing stuff, and then, you know, we can start networking with each other. So Haggerty can have one, Nardy Daly can have one, because they're professional communicators. They're both journalists. Aldous Harding will have a million things, obviously. Like Nina and Edward, yeah, they'll do stuff, and then like once everyone's up and doing stuff, like then I can start like, I can go on their podcast, they can come on my podcast, stuff like that. It's gonna be fucking sick. Yeah, and so I'll be like, Higgity, what are you up to? It's like, oh well, this week I've been to India. Like I went to Punjab and I went to the Taj Mahal and like hung out with the Sikhs there. It was fucking awesome. I'm like, yes, yeah. Yeah. What did you do today, Tara Bennett? She's like, well, I ran a pottery class in Tokyo. Yeah, like with the Prime Minister of Japan, she came down and hung out. Like, we made candles together. We did a candle making class. Like, oh, fucking yeah. Yeah, can you tell me? What do you get up to? Oh, well, I went to the Louvre and did a collage there, like live for Mr. Macron. Yeah, so stuff like that. Like that's So that's kind of the next step. So I'll keep doing no pictures of the bird while I can. I'll monetize it. I'm on track to achieve that soon. Like probably in the next couple of months, I'll actually be able to start making an income from doing it, which would be awesome. Someone immediately shot back. How can we help? You can help me by listening on Spotify, pretty much, and sharing episodes on Spotify. Yeah, because that's like that's a key component of my plan. So my Spotify plays have been like steadily increasing. You need to hit like a certain threshold. Like you need to have like a certain amount of episodes. You need to have a certain amount of episodes, a certain amount of hours, and a certain amount of plays. Like you need 10,000 people to have listened to a podcast, and then they'll monetize you. They'll put ads on your streams and stuff like that, and then I can monetize it that way. And then from there, I could do like, I want to start writing properly, like writing like books and movies and things like that. That's what I want to do. Yeah. So for now, it's going to be no pictures of a bird, and also having a nice Christmas. Yeah, Christmas is just around. I didn't have a nice Christmas last Christmas. I can't even remember what I did. I was in jail, was I? Yeah, I was. Yeah. 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 So I want to have a nice Christmas as well. And that's just around the corner. So, a nice summer and a nice Christmas in Sydney where I can, like, just go to the beach and stuff and shoot no pictures of a bird. Tell Bill Burr's gay jokes on the internet because that's a career now, I guess. I was doing it for free before. Now I can make a living. That's my rough plan. Yeah. Thank you for your question. Does that answer your question? It's like, yeah, cool. Are you going to travel around? Like, yeah, I really want to. Yeah, definitely. I'm pretty much set up to do that now. Like my setup, I could take anywhere. Like I could easily, like if I had it, like I don't have a passport, but there's nothing. Like if I had money in the bank, I could easily fly to London and have like I've got my tablet that I'm shooting on right now. I've got that. Like I can pack up my whole everything I need to live and survive into a backpack, and I can be anywhere. I could be in New York City. I can shoot an episode in New York City in 48 hours. You know what I mean? Easily. So I'm all set up to do that. So I really want to do that. It's just like a couple of little technicalities that I need to get out of the way, and then I'll start doing stuff like that. Yeah. Do I want to come to Scandinavia? Yes, definitely. Some of it's a bit. Sweden, yes. Denmark and Norway, probably not, because it's a bit hairy there. Like I don't want to spark. Like there'll be like a fucking terror attack. Like someone will try and bomb me. It's because it's like a few. Like I'm at odds with a couple of political opinions up there. Let's put it that way. Yeah. Would I come to Finland? Yeah, absolutely. This isn't. No. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I do have Finnish friends. Yeah. So Finland. Yeah, I'd come to Finland for sure. Yeah. All right. Do I like snow skiing? I love snow skiing. Yeah. Do I like snowboarding? I've never tried it just because every time I've gone snow skiing, my thinking at the time was always, well, I've only got a week. If I've only got a week in the snow, I don't want to spend time learning how to do learning how to do something when I could just like go straight into the skiing, But I'd love to try it. Yeah. So, all right, I'll teach you how to snowboard. All right. Sick, bro. That'd be awesome. So, all right, let's do two more questions. Do I miss Tara Bennett? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Earthly Tara Bennett. Have I seen her? No, I haven't. No. No, I haven't. Just yeah, logistically, for security purposes, it's not a good idea for us to sort of be in the same place at the same time. Unfortunately, as much as I hate that, but I want to see all the Turbo apps. Yeah, I haven't met no, and you follow it like have I met? No, because I haven't met Nicole Haggerty in person. I haven't met Sylvia Jeffries in person. I've danced with Aldous Harding like I danced with Aldous Harding like at a music festival like 10 years ago. And I've seen her before, but I've never like hung out with her. Like that'd be fucking awesome. Like I'd love to do that. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah. I'm actually I actually feel like shit. So I'm gonna wrap it up right here. Yes, all right, cool. Yeah. You've been watching No Pictures of Verta podcast by Mr. Tapscott. I'm Mr. Tapscott. I'd like to thank today's very special guests, Chuck Norris, Richard Dawkins. Who else did we talk to? Why the fuck not? Timothee Chalamet. That was another one, wasn't it? George Lucas. Thank you, George Lucas, sir. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Tara Bennett, represented here by his candle. Aldous Harding for providing the theme music. Kitty Callahan for the gay jokes. Bill Burr for the gay jokes. Yeah, wow, I feel terrible. Yeah, Aldous Harding for the theme music. Haggerty, you got to mention. Marty Daly, I can't wait to introduce you properly. Nicole and Edward. Oh, Nicole and Edward. Nina and Edward, fucking legends. All right, I'm going to wrap it up before I pass out. You'll be watching No Pictures of a Bird podcast by Mr. Tapscott. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, Roz, my executive producer, the loveliest. Thank you, everyone. Thank you at home. It's like one deep douchebags. You've been watching No Pictures of a Bird podcast by Mr. Tapscott. I'm Mr. Tapscott.